Hello and welcome back to me playing Shadows of Am. Last time, we've killed the Unseeing Eye, although despite the fact that the Unseeing Eye quite saw us well, being a beholder and having like 2036 eyes or something along those lines. This time around we're going back here because I feel like we can already, even though I never did it in this specific order. Let's see. Your turn. Why? Why have you come back here? You have brought back the great device. I have said it is the will of your lord. It is depleted, and so and is in the. Okay, Lauren, start reading well. And it is depleted and is to be destroyed. You lie! You must! There is no hope for us here. It has been ages since any sign of or change. And that age is over. Is it so hard to fathom? It is simply time for the end. This cannot be. You cannot be the herald of change. It is not possible. I must see for myself. I must hear the words. We all must. And so we enter the temple. ... There is nothing here. There is never anything here but the stench of our hate. Your fate has brought you back in his sight. Will you not at least try his name? The name has not been spoken outside of a curse for a generation. There has been no sign, and there has been no point. I have given the sign. What will you do with it? Hamanutor, I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. Your people call to you. I, Agrutindal, Sun Lord of the Third House, pursuant to your conduct of worship contract, do hereby give my voice to your name. We ask, please, we call to you. Please, we have need of you.
I hear you have suffered, who still suffer. The time is at an end. The letter of the law states that we guard until the end of time. Our time has ended.
What? The time is at end? Oh, okay, he spoke. Sorry. Then, what is left to do? Nothing! Your task is done. You will all sit by the side of Aminator in the keep of the eternal sun. The old enemies are gone, and your duty is well enough fulfilled. Praise be to the Keeper of Time, that he should let it end for the just. This is the end of things. Rest. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Rest your mind in my heart. Rest.
Oh, that was me, actually. Alright, they're gone. See you around, fools! I lost the tool. But I got at least for 37,550 experience points. I don't know where they balanced it to 37,000. Why not just 50,000 and be done with it? But oh well. It is worth noting that Aminator is a dead god. He's dead. Gone. Bye. See ya. Around. But apparently, there have been speculation of such thing I've been following on the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition forums. Apparently, the gods will be revived, the dead gods will be revived. That means, I suppose, even Aminator, Mystra, and things like Bhaal, which is the PC's protagonist. If that's the case, then basically all that happened in this game is basically like, well, how about fudge you in the face and just get out in your place? I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it could happen. If it happens, well, we'll discuss it later once we finish the game, because you'll see. Hey.
You are a great and wonderful being for what you have done. May the gods smile upon you forever for doing this for that creature.
No problem. Can I get experience point? He just disappeared! The scumbag! Well, whatever. We are going to go back now to the place, the house of the unseen guy. See what Gaul has to tell us. He'll probably be...
Come back! The unseeing eye has been killed, but not all is lost!
Let us avenge him and make his visions become a reality! Come back, you fools! You! Lauren, you have sinned against the universe itself. We shall destroy you! Oh, you're certainly welcome to try, but me and Minsk here are of different opinions. How about we just go there and start, yeah, pretty much hacking away the head of... Oh, 47,000! That's not bad. And 2,200 for each elite guard. Yeah. That's not bad at all for an easy peasy battle. There we go. And we get a belt. What is this belt already? I feel like I remember, but I don't remember. And what is this shield? Where did I get this shield? And why does it look exactly the same as the shield of Baldur? We're gonna find out. This is the saving grace +3. It's a +3 medium shield. It's not like anything special, right? And since no one uses shield, it's gonna go straight into the bag of holding where we're gonna sell it. Wait a second, the belt. I feel like this is the belt of inertial barrier. No, it's the girdle of fortitude. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah! Constitution set to 18, right. What is the belt of inertial barrier and where do I find it? And especially I feel like it looks very similar to this. But this is actually very good. If you have a character that is low on constitution, like him, or, well, I guess no one else right now, it comes quite in handy. It especially comes in handy with Aerie, because she is a cleric mage of low constitution. However, with this belt, you might be able to get her to a high constitution, and therefore cause her to do lots of damage, which is good news. By the way, he's still using +2 weapons. We should really think about that one day. Alright, we're done. Let's get out of here. As far as I know, there's nothing important to loot up there. Might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong though. We're gonna go back to the temple ASAP, then we're gonna go to the docks, build Cromfair. Who's gonna use Cromfair? No one for the time being. We're going to make Lauren use it, because it raises your strength to 25. Lauren, being a fighter thief, has no other means to raise his strength aside from a potion, and even that raises only until 24, I believe, with the Storm Giant Strength Potion. Therefore, we might be using it. It raises permanently to 25, as long as I wield it. I do realize that I would be losing 2 attacks per round, granted 1 for the main hand, but in general it might be worth it. Aside from that, Cromfair also instantly kills all golems, so there is also that. However, Lauren cannot use hammers right now, so there is also that little detail. Yes, we're building Longsword because of Daystar. It's a +4 weapon, and we want to use at least +4, later on even +5. And Longsword really has a whole range of +4, +5 weapons. And he's dead. The Prophet is dead. Good reasons, I say. So let's go talk to High Keeper Oskias, or whatever it's called. High Seeker? Oskias? I don't remember, it's been such a long time. I believe it's Oskias, the name. But is it High Watcher Oskias? He's a helm. Why High Keeper? I don't even know. He's a High Watcher, I guess. Let's see right now. Oskias! I think he's Oskias, by the way. Oisig! Whoops, Oisig. Who is Oskias? Hell if I know. Hey!
Return was foreseen, though what you would say is unknown.
Is this cult to be believed? Speak what you know. It was a beholder cult. I have destroyed the beast and all of its plans. A beholder cult in the very heart of Helm's Sight. You have done a great service removing it. We will send clergy to remove all taint to its presence. To your reward, such service would earn greatness for one of the flock. But you are occupied elsewhere and will have to be content with mere gold and trinkets. You will not be disappointed, though the spiritual reward could have been much more. You're welcome here, so long as you maintain a favorable reputation. Oh, speak with Guardian Telwyn as you leave. He may have a task suited for you, though Helm reserves true blessings for those that follow. Yeah, I already screwed up his quest, so you know what. To hell with it, I guess. Anyone leveled up, I believe, yeah. This is Ardulia's Fall, +1. Combat ability. The creature hit by this mace must make a saving throw versus spell at +3 or be slowed for 12 seconds. And that's pretty much it. It kinda isn't good as a weapon. So we'll have to deal with that. Next! Should we go trade first? How much money do I have? I have plenty of money. Let's go straight for the docks then. To the docks. Sorry, this is my chair making the noises. I do realize it's making weird noises. To the docks, into Cromwell's store. Do I have to wear all the items with me? Or do I just have to talk to him and... Who cares? Nadia, please, shut up. I'm talking here. Should I keep all the items or not? I have no idea. We'll find out. One way or the other. Let's go talk to Cromwell. Who is Oskaias, for heaven's sake? Hey! Good morning to you, my friend. Good to see you back in me forge. It is. Be there something that you need? What sorts of things would you need in order to make... Do I have anything you could forge into an item? I couldn't rightly say. Let me have a look into your goods then. A minute of rummaging, and I'll know for sure, I know. What have we here? You have a hammer of thunderbolts, gauntlets of ogre power, girdle of frost, giant strength, and a scroll with the thundered hammer's true name, Cromfair. 'Tis a collection that would widen the eyes of the soul forger himself. I could create the Cromfair for ya, friend. If you have the interest, of course. What would that involve? 2 things, me friend. It would cost you about 10,000 gold pieces for the work, no less. And without an apprentice, you'll have to stay here a full day and help me run the forge. That sounds fine. Let's do this. Actually, let's do this! As you wish. For such a commission, we can start on it right away. No sense in wasting time then. It'd be best if we just get to it. 10,000 gold is a lot, by the way, but oh well. And here's how I help him, standing on the side, doing nothing at all. But then again, he already crafted my armor, so I can't really complain about that, can I? Craft faster, old man! Faster! There we go. Well, there you go, my friend. Use it well, and if you comes across anything else of interest, you know where to bring it, eh? I think I have more. You've part of some sort here, is it? Let me see. I say you've held and a blade here for a longsword and a pommel gem with much of its power. I could forge it all into one mighty sword for you. What would be involved in that? 2 things, my friend. It'll cost you 7,000 blah blah blah. Let's do this. I think I have one more weapon, which is the halberd, isn't it? I think I have both the blade and the shaft of the halberd, but I might be wrong. We'll see right now. Let's make him build the equalizer, the sword that we had the pommel gem for ever since the first dungeon, if you remember. Well, there you go, friend. Use it well. Alright. Do you have anything else? What is this? Part of a bow? Looks like Gaze's work. It is Gaze's work indeed, and a string and a shaft both. I could remake one of the great bowyer's short bows for you. 'Tis a truly powerful weapon. What would that involve? 2 things, 7,500 and 1 day of work. Let's do this! I had a lot of items apparently, so, you know, that's kinda cool. Work faster, dwarf! Work faster! I don't have time for you and your shenanigans. Hello. Well, there you go, my friend. Use it well. Do I have anything else? Aye, now this looks interesting. You're the shaft of what was once a powerful halberd. If he finds the blade, I don't have it. For it, I could reforge the old weapon without much fuss. Quite a mess you have here. Traveling for some time, eh? Nay, nay. I see nothing else here that could be of use in the forge. Perhaps another time then, me friend. See you around, sucker. Yeah, sucker to the guy that spent 25... that got 25,000 gold for crafting free weapons in 3 consecutive days, huh? Here they are! Cromfair! Forwarded call. Well, bummer, I guess. Grants 25 strength. Kills stone golems, clay golems, ettins, and trolls. I thought they were all golems, but apparently I'm wrong. And it's a +5 hammer. However, it does 2d4 instead of 1d4 damage. So there is that. Them equalizer. I don't know why with the German accent. Always considered +3 when determining what it can hit. So it's a bit worse than what I currently have in my as my secondary weapon. Taco and damage versus true neutral, +0 to hit, +0 damage, versus chaotic neutral and lawful neutral, +1 and +2 damage, versus not neutral good and neutral evil, +2 hit, +4 damage, versus other alignments, +3 hit and 6 damage. Equipped abilities immune to charm and confusion. It's kind of interesting, but it doesn't state how much damage it does. It's up 1d8, I suppose. It's a long sword, so that's what I think it's gonna happen. Now give me a second or two. I'm gonna make this call because I feel like it's important. Give me a second. I'm gonna cut it. Holy cow, that took a long while. And I took... Wait, where's Lauren? Lauren! Run! Run! It took 3 minutes almost, so, you know. And I didn't stop the timer, so I'll have to keep that in mind. So let's make this episode another 5 minutes long, shall we? Yeah. Alright, let's go to Walking's Promenade finally. Actually, no, I haven't checked the Gezen's bow, right? Gezen's short bow. Which is quite something, I suppose. Short bow of Gezen. +4 taco, damage 2 piercing, 1 to 8 electrical. Effects grant user 20% resistance to electrical damage. That's it. And it's nice, it's very nice, because it basically adds some electrical damage. Nalia will use it very kindly here. And it's also, I suppose, a +4 bow. Even though for bows, the enchantment isn't given by the weapon, it's given by the arrow. It's what hits that gives the enchantment. And sadly, there is no such thing as a +4 arrow in this game. Which is kind of remarkable, considering that there is no such thing as... I mean, there are definitely monsters immune to things above +4 and +3. So, you know, it's kind of a silly thing. Ribald! No, just, we're just looking right away. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes? Sure, no, I'm sorry, I'm interested in normal things, because right now I don't want to pay for stuffies. Do I have anything in particular that I can sell? I can sell Saving Grace. I don't need it. In the inventory, we're gonna keep the Equalizer, Gezen, and Cromfair, of course, because they're nice weapons. And I suppose some gems, if I have any. I have a 1 rogue stone and 10 poop stones, so I'm gonna keep those. Minsk has anything? No. Nalia has anything? No. Harry, you have Arjula's Fall, you have Dragon's Bane Stuffy, which we can actually sell without too much remorse. Races of Defense, AC8, we can sell. You, dude, what are you going to wear? Shield Amulet, I mean sell. Shield Amulet, oh yeah, we have to level up Mimuen. That's pretty much it. Let me now just check really quick if someone can actually memorize these 3 spells. I'm gonna give most of them to Nalia, because, let's be honest. Actually, no, Death Spell will go to Imoen. Secret Ward can go to him, and she can try this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds very good. Smacklicious. Nice. Yum yummy. Alright, let's level up Imoen. She had 69 health. I'm such a kid. And she gets a level 7 spell, which is kind of nice. Let's see now, our spells with Imoen. That's nice. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. What will we put here? Delayed Blast Fireball isn't bad, but Spell Sequencer, I guess. Spell Sequencer is nice for mages. What do we have with her? Yeah, also a Spell Sequencer and also a Kelben's Warding Whip. Is there anything else that we can buy of import, is the question right now. I don't think so. I'm gonna put this here. But I'm gonna double check his special inventory, just to make sure. We're gonna lose 50 gold. Helm of Brilliance gives us the ability to send in fireballs and prismatic sprays and stuff like that. And oh yeah, this one. Penalties Cursed. Reduces charisma by 5 points. How much charisma does Minsk have anyway? Minsk! Oh, but you have the cool green weapon armor. Oh, he has 18, but without the influence, human influence thingy. He has 9. He would have 4 charisma. It would be possible. Why did I exit the thing? Just to check that armor, I guess. Anything else we could buy? Crimson Chain plus 5. This dark red metal used to make this chain is said to come from a hidden mine in the Cloud Peaks. At one time, the Bloodway, a band of evil adventurers, all wore armor of this kind, but the other suits have long been lost. All right, it's nothing special. I thought I could buy it for Hercules, but if he cannot cast spells in it, it's useless. What I could look for is short swords, enchanted short swords for Hercules, right? Yeah, that could come in handy. Well, Kundane is gonna go to him for sure, because Chain Contingency is very nice. Kundane is definitely gonna go to him, because I'm gonna buy Chain Contingency for him, just because why not? Because he will be able to do one more swing per turn, and once we reach, what, 3 million experience points, which is very close right now, we're gonna be able to swap Kundane for something better, or rather, we're gonna put Belm in Kundane's slot and the Scarlet Ninjato in our main hand slot, because the Scarlet Ninjato deals basically the damage of a scimitar, 1d8. It's considered a +3 weapon, and even poisons is, if I'm not mistaken, which is nice. It's very nice. So there is that, and it appears that those 4 minutes that I spoke about just passed. Bummer, I guess. I'm gonna record for 2 more minutes because I want to do stuff. We're gonna go to the Arnis Keep because, you know, we haven't been there for quite a while. There could be lots of money in the coffers. Not that the money is really that important at this point. We basically bought all the good gears in the game. We have to get another stuff, which we don't buy, we just get it from killing someone. We have to do a couple more things, and then we're basically done. We can explore also these 3 areas if we want to. I believe Druid Grove, Windspear Hills, Humor Hills, Temple Ruins are all cleared out as far as I can remember. We need to complete the Darani's quest line, which will happen. Hello? Okay, that no one gets... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a dream. Hey.
Awaken and hear me.
Yes? I can hear you, lady.
I bring visions of warning, of what is happening now, and what may happen soon. This image will speak true, for you are of 2 sides, and the liars have said their part.
Stop talking cliché nonsense to me.
You travel in
Cliche, sorry.
divided, splintered. There is a piece of you missing.
For those that don't know, it's actually cliché, the word that many people say cliché.
The hole inside you
It's cliché.
fills with death, with darkness, while another, Irenicus, kills with your strength.
Oh no!
Look at the destruction he has wrought. See the corruption that he brings.
So yeah, basically we're in the home of elves here. The exile returns! Run! He comes this way! Hello?
He has stolen your future to replace his own, avoided his proper fate. This must be undone. For your sake and theirs, you must take back what has been stolen. If their lives are not enough, then think of your own. you will lose yourself to the hole within. Yours is the potential to be your own worst enemy or your own savior.
Yeah, I would like just to go into my keep and not care about you elves, you know? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. Let's go to the keep and see what's going on with the fools. Right? And we're gonna pause actually before that, because, you know... Hey! All is well, my lord! You have the favor of the people and the guard, as well as Lord Diarnes was. Hopefully no coming trouble would change that. Change that. Alright. Let's get inside! Hurry, you fools! I really need to check where you can get all the boots of speed. I remember for a couple of more, but they're all in the expansion pack. I really need to check the list. I believe there's 3 copies you can get in Shadows of Am and 3 in the expansion pack, but I might be wrong. Hey! We have a small problem here in the keep, one that I doubt that you would be aware of at all. I'm unsure if you have met Chanel. She has been a maid here for most of her life. She was an orphan, and the Diarnes family took her in as a servant when she was young. As lord of the keep, you're technically her guardian. Ordinarily, that would not be a problem, but there are 2 men who desire her hand in marriage. It is up to you, my lord, to give her away and decide which of the men has your blessing for the marriage. Shall I bring them in to see you, my lord? If you refuse, then no one shall be permitted to marry Chanel. And I am sure that it's not what she wants. Certainly, bring them all in. Let's have a party, I guess. This, of course, is Chanel, one of the maids in the keep, your grace. Oh, she's the lady? I couldn't have figured that out. Hello. Perhaps you could explain to the lord exactly in your own word what is the problem. Oh, right. All right. Jessup here has been courting me for some time. He's a ranger from the local forest, and Malvolio is a landowner from over in the Ronal lands. Malvolio, too, has been courting me, although I can't say that I am all that interested. I am a man of affluence, my lord. I can care very well for Chanel's needs, and she will have nothing to worry about for her future. The same cannot be said for this lout Jessup. He's a drunk and a fool. On top of that, he's a penniless pauper. No doubt he wishes to marry Chanel only to gain access to your coin. What? How dare you to say that? I love Chanel. I loved her far longer than you. And she doesn't even want you, you slubbering pig. But I have no need of a dowry I have no need of a dowry from the lord here. In fact, I'm willing to offer him 500 gold pieces as a gift to show how much I am willing to take care of Chanel. You cannot buy people with money, you know. I'm not marrying her only because of the dowry, but it was promised by Lord Diarnes to me, my lord. I don't expect you to keep his promise, but I was hoping you would. It would make a world of difference to Jessup and I. That was his promise, I believe, and by tradition, it is the correct one. It is up to you, my lord, whether or not you wish to give dowry. There is no need, and besides, she would be miserable with that drunkard. I am no drunkard, Malvolio. Stop saying that. Well, you do drink quite a lot, Jessup. Chanel! No, don't say that. What about the... Enough! Lord Lauren will decide the issue. I will not stand in the way of Chanel's heart. She may marry Jessup if that is what is her wish. Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you. I am grateful as well, my lord, but we will need some kind of... By the way, 15,000 experience points for that. We will need some kind of start. Have you given any thoughts to the dowry? Yeah, I suppose 500 gold it is little enough to me, but will mean a good life for you both. Live well. 5? My lord, you're too kind. You're so generous. How can we thank you? We can build a home. I have no idea how currency works here, by the way. Oh, thank you, my lord. I'm grateful that you kept Lord Yarni's words. It means so much to me. Huh! I really don't know how currency works in this game. A longsword costs about 70 gold pieces, an armor 100, a house 500. God damn! Adventuring must be profiting here. I mean, you just get 1000 gold pieces and live your life in pension forever. Imagine that. That's not bad. And back in Baldur's Gate 1, you could find a diamond straight outside of Candlekeep, which is worth 500 gold pieces. I would have settled. 2000 gold. Here we go. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this right now. Thanks for watching and join me next time as we will be doing something. I have no idea what. Probably speaking to the Major Domo again because fudge with it, right? Until then, be well! Bye!
This was the Loud on Gaming, so thanks for watching!